thing off. And it is go time. He gathers it in. And Holdman with the tackle. So a decent gain on the run back. First play of this possession. Stewart.
The offensive line won the battle this time. That was a nice-looking run.
They put a man in motion. Stewart takes it outside. Brought down at the 41-yard line. So he picks up a couple.
Not going to make the highlight film, but it'll remind the defense about the running game.
Pitches it. He gets pasted while trying to pull off a move. So they lose a yard.
Boy, they stuffed him like a Thanksgiving turkey on that one, Chris.
Looks like they'll punt it away. It's up. Brought in at the 25. And he's down at the 42. Good job by the return team there.
Medium gainers are nice. Big gainers are what you shoot for out there. He's probably a little disappointed with himself.
Right side, deflected, incomplete. Second and 10. He's dropping back. Gets it away, and Booker snares it. Gain of 4. 3rd and 6. Blitz coming, and it's incomplete.
Pretty tough to catch the pass when you're flat on your back, Chris.
And they're going to come after this one. He gets it away. Jefferson fields it. Heads upfield. And they bring him down. And the offense will trot onto the field to start this drive.
It's only a few yards, but that's a few yards less the offense has to gain.
Schrader in motion. Stewart left side. And he's brought down at the 34.
Well, I guess it could have been earlier than that, so a short gain isn't bad.
Stewart takes the handoff, and he's brought down hard at the 31-yard line. Maybe a few inches, and that's it.
Just like hitting a brick wall.
Harrington, and that's incomplete. He had his hands on it, but the defender made sure he let go.
We'll probably see the punting team here, Chris.
They'll punt the ball away here. It off. He takes it. And he's down at the 46. That return was over before it even started.
Something is better than nothing, Chris. I'm sure he's telling himself that anyway.
Drops back. And he makes the one-handed grab. Chicago has a first down.
More than one hand is just a waste, I guess.
With the carry, right side, and Rayner brings him down. The defense bottled him up on that carry.
Even the best runner probably couldn't make much of that.
2nd down and 7. Thomas cuts to the outside, and they make the stop. So he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The defense just got penetration and stuffed that play before it ever got started.
Pitch, takes it around the end, puts on the moves, but to no avail. And that'll bring up 4th down.
If he had fumbled that, he would have gotten an earful from the coach.
It's up. And that'll be a touchback. And so they'll begin at the 20-yard line. First play of the drive. Stewart running right. Oh, what a hit by Holdman. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Good penetration by the defense there. He had nowhere to go but down.
Flips it, breaks it to the outside, hit hard at the 19-yard line. The defense swallowed him up there.
That's the worst, taking a pounding for nothing.
Harrington drops back, and it falls incomplete. Pried loose by the defense.
Time to punt it away, I think.
11 yards to
They line up to kick this one away. He gets it away. He hauls it in. He's spinning, and he's tackled at the 36. Decent return there. First play of the drive. Warwick goes in motion. Pitch out, running left, and he fools no one but himself there.
Well, he did the dirty work inside, but didn't come up with much.
And that'll do it for quarter number one. Look at that guy. He is heating up. Man in motion. Lets it go on the run.
Oh, that's not going to do the offense any good.
The defense expecting a pass. Back to pass. Has time to throw. And Booker brings it down. Gain of 9.
Lucky he didn't fumble. I was sure he'd drop the ball after that look.
They line up for the field goal attempt. It's up. And it's good. Chicago tacks on the field goal.
Excellent hold and kick. So in sync.
Edinger is set to kick this one off. Fielded. Kicks a path. And he's knocked to the turf. So the offense will take over.
A very respectable pickup. Well done.
First and 10.
We punted away the ball last time. Let's see if they can stick it into the end zone on this drive.
And Ricks hauls it in. That's a gain of 10. Second down in inches. They put a man in motion. Stewart runs it inside. Fumbles the ball. Recovered by the defense.
Well, I hate to criticize, but hang on to the ball, fool.
Let's see what sort of magic they can work here. Thomas, right side. Pummeled at midfield. He went nowhere on that play.
He needed to put his best foot forward on that play. Or any foot.
To the left. And Rayner has good coverage on that one. Gator, whoa, did you see that? That cheerleader just smiled at me.
That's impossible, Chris. You can't even see your head.
Maybe I should stick my head out the window or...
No, she didn't see in the first place.
Here comes the blitz. Deflected, incomplete.
No gain on the play. Fourth down. 16 yards to go.
And they'll punt this one away. He gets it off. Jefferson hauls it in. Heads upfield. Shake and bake. And Thomas makes the tackle. Not too shabby as far as runbacks go, eh, Gator?
He was just a step or two away from breaking that return into something special, Chris.
Stewart takes the handoff. And a bruising tackle at the 24-yard line. That's a loss of 3.
That's just good penetration by this defense.
And he drops back. He's got pressure. And he's sacked at the 14-yard line.
That's what I call a return to sender.
Address unknown. Chicago leads by a field goal. He fades back. Not much time. And it's incomplete. Wow. Whoa, I just had some major deja vu.
What was it?
That was you and me sitting in the booth calling a game. God, I feel like I've lived this moment before.
Weird.
He gets it away. He hauls it in. Heads upfield. And he's down at the 29-yard line. The offense goes with 4 receivers. As all day, throws to the sideline. And he brings home the bomb. Coming up at halftime, it's the great seat swap. Everyone will get up out of their seat and swish with someone else.
And I'm glad we don't have to do that, Chris.
The heck we don't. That was my idea. Chicago now in the red zone.
If I were the offense, I'd take a shot at the end zone right here.
Batted down.
Strong effort by the defensive back to get a hand on it.
Second down.
Warwick in motion. Thomas running right. Tries to get fancy and gets nailed. How much room there.
Even if you don't get much with that run, it'll slow the pass rush down a bit.
Gets the ball. Dances and gets drilled. No gain on the play.
The defense just dominated the point of attack there, and that's the key to slowing down the running game.
They'll try for what should be a very makeable field goal. Kick is up. And Edinger knocks it home. Chicago puts 3 points on the board.
You know, field goal kickers get foot massages like every day, Chris. Yet another reason why I was a kicker.
Jefferson takes it. Heads upfield. Shoots. And Holdman with the tackle. This game brought to you by Hefner's Brand Bongos. When you want to beat the heck out of an animal skin stretched tautly across a wooden frame, choose a Hefner, making people think they have rhythm since 1952. And Ricks snags it.
Receiver didn't have much chance there. Poor Seth took a lick and didn't get much.
Defense in the 4-3. Harrington and Hakeem makes the catch. Oh, did he take a shot?
Now they're not far from the first. Will they stay on the ground or go for a home run over the top? He throws to his right.
Tipped, and it falls incomplete. So they just can't get it going on this drive. They've got another down, and we'll see if they decide to use it.
Well, you can't complete them all, I guess. Though I don't see why not.
It's up. Fielded at the 27. Heads upfield with the stiff arm, and he's taken down at the 46. So he picks up a nice little gain on the return. Defense in the 3-4. Jailbreak under pressure, and it's intercepted. And he's down at the 48-yard line. But that guy just popped out of nowhere to steal that ball.
That guy's like, I was here, and now I'm back over here.
Yep.
What we get? Oh,
ow!
Gotcha.
Yeah, Gator. I think we get it. We get it. 1st and 10. Looking patiently. And Hakeem reels it in. Detroit takes a timeout. Time's ticking away. They've got to hurry. The pitch cuts to the outside. Puts on the moves, but to no avail. Detroit takes their second timeout. 3rd and 4. He's dropping back. In trouble. He makes the grab, and they have the first down.
A nice throw, a good catch, and a first down. That's what you practice all week long.
Hanson stands ready. It's on its way. And Hanson puts it up and good. Jason Hanson with the huge kick. And there she goes. He takes it. Follows his blockers. It's knocked loose. And the Lions grab the loose ball. And he's down at the 38-yard line. And so the first half comes to a close. And we'll begin quarter number 3. He gathers it in. Juking. And he's down at the 28-yard line. And we'll see what this offense can do. 1st and 10. Pitches it right side. And they make the stop. That's a loss of 2.
Excellent by the book tackle. He wrapped him up and put him down.
And he is really warming up. They're coming after him. Pulls it in. And they bring him down. And that'll be first down.
The receiver ran a nice clean route, and the quarterback delivered it perfectly. Nice play.
Chicago leads by a field goal. Thomas takes it inside. taken down at the 43-yard line. Boy, he's just not having the kind of game you'd expect from him, Gator.
Well, he's probably busy thinking about the surprise birthday party his friends are going to throw him next week.
Gator, for the millionth time, we are not having a surprise birthday party for you, particularly since your birthday isn't for 5 months. Flips it. Booker goes in motion. Thomas runs it inside. Flips the tackle. And he's down at the 43-yard line. The Bears have another first down.
Solid gain there. Nice job of running the ball.
White in motion. And he drops back. And Booker makes the grab. And he's knocked to the turf. Chicago is getting into a rhythm offensively.
10 yards to go.
Seventh play of the drive. Thomas, right side, breaks a tackle. A pro ball effort by Rayner. That's going to leave a mark.
The defense did a nice job stringing out that play. He just had nowhere to go.
Pitch out, running right. All down at the 23. That's a loss of 2.
Ooh, he went inside and got spit right back out.
3rd and 10. Thomas, right side, and Porsche brings him down. The defense stopped him cold. Boy, he's just not having the kind of game you'd expect from him, Gator.
Well, he's probably busy thinking about the surprise birthday party his friends are going to throw him next week.
Gator, for the millionth time, we are not having a surprise birthday party for you.
Oh, I suppose that performance review you scheduled for Wednesday night is actually a performance review.
And Edinger sends it through. Chicago comes away with the field goal.
Hopefully he won't hurt himself celebrating, and I hope while he's celebrating he uses proper dramatica.
And Holdman makes the stop, and the offense will begin their series.
I'm sure he's a little frustrated that he didn't break it for bigger yardage, Chris.
Stewart takes it inside, and he's down at the 32. So he picks up a small gain on the play.
Every little bit helps. They just have to keep at it with the running game.
Stewart tries the middle, and Holdman makes the tackle. No gain on the play.
Good penetration by the defense there. He had nowhere to go but down.
Boy, what do you think they're going to run here, Gator?
They're going to look for some positive yardage, Chris.
That's why he's in the booth, folks. Astute observation. And the catch is made, and you can't throw him much better than that. That guy is really starting to warm up. Rolling right. Knocked down.
He's lucky that one was intercepted.
2nd and 10. Blitz coming. That's complete. That was just a perfect pass. Offense with the extra beef up front. Stewart running right, and he's down at the 47. That'll bring up the 4th down. Decision time here.
Boy, they stuffed him like a Thanksgiving turkey on that one, Chris.
Let's see if they'll fake it here. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. He gets it off. Hauled in at the 18-yard line. And he's stopped at the 36. A reminder that this game is brought to you by Algren's Grocery Stores. Fruit is expensive, so we don't sell fruit. Never have, never will. Algren's Grocery Stores. Fruitless since 1922. Thomas, left side. And they bring him down. No gain on the play. A runner with his talent should be having much more success, Gator.
Well, Chris, you and I are living proof that talent doesn't always equal success.
Speak for yourself, Gator. I'm as talented as I am successful. Oh, wait, no, now I see it. With the one-handed catch. Wow, Great hit, Gator.
Oh, man, he planted that guy like a tree.
Yeah, looks like he wants to grow some fruit off him, pick him, and eat it later on in the game.
You do not know what you're talking about.
That could happen. And Terrell makes the reception.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. You ever call a game from one of them blimps?
There's no way they could get me up in one of those. I am deathly afraid of clouds. Touch pass, and White snags it. Game of 3.
That's just great awareness by the defense to react quickly to the pass and stop the play before it got started.
Flips it, runs it inside. Taken down at the 37. Good burst there for some positive yardage.
He did a nice job of following his blockers and then just let his speed take over after that.
Gives it up, running left. And Bourget makes the stop. And so they're short of a first down. Will they go for it? They could have tried the field goal, but instead they're going to go for it. Pass. And that's incomplete. The defense wins that battle, and now they'll take over on downs.
I think a running play might have been a better idea there, Chris.
Working the middle, and he hauls in the catch. That's a pickup of 7.
Well, as a receiver, you need to get separation from the defenders. He did a nice job of getting open on that play.
Pitches it, takes it outside, and they make the stop. Good gain on the play.
That's just great vision. He was able to see the entire field, and he followed his blockers.
Stewart, right side, and Urlacher with the tackle. Nice little pickup on that play.
He just needed one more block to spring for a big gain.
Rolls right, has time. Intercepted! And he's down at the 44-yard line.
That defender looked like the intended receiver on that play.
Thomas, running right, tries to get fancy and gets nailed. Warwick in motion. Thomas, left side. Shakes him off, and he's down at midfield. Detroit called time. Booker lines up on the left. Booker goes in motion. Thomas, right side. Brought down at the 45-yard line. Detroit will take a timeout. 1st and 10. Terrell in motion. Thomas running left. And he's knocked to the turf. Detroit will take their final timeout. 2nd down and 11. The pitch takes it around the end. Pounded down at the 43-yard line.
You know, that doesn't look flashy, but you have to do it from time to time just to keep the defense honest.
The blitz is on. Pitch out, breaks it to the outside, and he's down at the 38-yard line. It's up. And that's a touchback.
A gain of 18. First down.
Not much time left on the clock. To his right. Not much time. And down he goes. Dropped at the 11-yard line. And the game is over. The Bears come out on top. Well, that should do it, folks. For Gator Jones.
Wait, Chris, wait. You can't sign off yet. There was something I wanted to say in the first half. There was something about a tackle or a pass. Oh, man, this is going to drive me crazy.
That was a long time ago, Gator. It doesn't even matter. The game's over.
I remember. Man, that was a nice tackle. All right, Chris, I'm out of here.